Why this sermon series and this topic? Well, number one, here's just kind of four. You can kind of look under the hood. Look behind the curtains that Josh was thinking. Number one, I want to normalize respectful conversations around meaningful things. I want to normalize respectful conversations about meaningful things. In other words, it's not that the world is not talking about these things. It's that they're talking about them in a demeaning way, in a way that's not fitting for the reality that they're representing. And so when we talk about these things in God's design for sex, there should be a bit of a holy veil that's kind of pulled in front of it so as to respect and honor this gift God's given. And we can talk about it in a frank, open, and honest way because there's no shame around it. Amen? And so, amen? Okay, I was like, you with me? Okay. For instance, as parents, here's a parenting hack for you. When it comes to talking to your children about sex, do not gear up for the big talk. Plan a series of small talks so that you normalize talking about meaningful things. Do you understand that? Because typically parents are like, oh, I got to have the talk. In fact, it is a rare occurrence that I find an adult my age whose parents actually talk to them about this. It is the exception, not the rule, to find adults whose parents talk to them about this. And I won't do a survey here, but if I had asked for a show of hands, I'm guessing that would hold true in this room as well. It's the rare person I find who's like, yeah, my parents talked to me about it. And if I do find someone whose parents talked to them about that, it was like the most horrible, awkward situation of their life, okay? And so rather than associating sex with awkwardness, the parent hack is this. Before your kids are asking questions about it or curious about it, talk about it because it's much less awkward. So the funny thing is, if you were to ask my kids about if your dad or mom has talked to you about sex, they'd say, well, yeah. And if you ask them, when did you guys have the talk, almost none of them could reference a time because there's no one awkward the talk conversation that they can point to. We've just been talking about it before they even recognize it should be awkward. Do you see the hack? If you wait until like they're hypersensitive to it and really aware of it, and everyone around them is telling them one thing, and then you come in and tell them something kind of different, and you're uncomfortable and they're uncomfortable, like, oh, this is awkward, you're the last person they'll come talk to when they have questions. And friends, you want to live your life in such a way so that you're the first person they want to come talk to because they'll talk to someone about it. I mean, literally last week at our city group, I got 3 dads sitting on my couch. And one dad was talking about how he's been unpacking this with his kids, and he's like, it's incredible, the sermons, and then they launched these conversations at home, and we had the most amazing conversation. He's crying, he's talking, and we're laughing and crying. The questions he got asked, oh my gosh, it's just so sweet and innocent and pure. And then he's like, well, I'll tell you what, he's like, it's better my sons learn about sex from me than from their buddies on the playground like I did. And all of the other guys, adult males on the couch of my city group, they were like, that's exactly right. That's what happened to me. And I was like, wait. All of you learned about sex from your buddies on a playground? They're like, every one of us. And I'm like, I never went on a playground because I was homeschooled. So I tried to ask Carrie a bunch of questions about it, and he never answered me. So so my playground wasn't any help. But that's where most kids are learning about it. And so we say, no, family capital of the world, the parents are the most influential voice and have the most wisdom are they going to be the ones that normalize meaningful conversations about important things. Amen? Hey, everybody. Hope you found that helpful. If you would like to watch the sermon that clip came from, you can go here, check it out. As well, if you'd like to watch more Bible teaching, you can go to my YouTube channel. And if you would like more free resources for your family, your marriage, and how to be a stronger man, you can go to strongmannation.com. Check it out.